Hey guys, it's Ninja Bubble 110. Today I'm going to be doing a mod showcase on Balkon's weapon mod, and in all these chests I have glorious new weapons to show you guys today, and some glorious and fabulous subjects to test them on. So we've got slime, some pigs, a sheep, even just mixed in with a crowd. So I'll begin with some spears and halberds. So this mod basically just introduces more weapons, and basically it's new weapons. So here's the crafting recipe for the diamond spear, and you can swap out the diamonds here for anything like gold, iron, wood and stone, anything like that. And see, it's just simple as that. And so the diamond spear, it can reach, I think, 1 block further than a sword can. This is, I'm just assuming this. It can do 6 attack damage, which is like 3 hearts, I think, or 2.5. It can, and then it, I think it also has, it also forces 0.2 blocks knockback. So let's take this out and test this. There you go. Simple as that. 2 hits. Pretty easy and pretty nice and simple to use. And here I have the diamond halberd, and it is minus 8 attack speed, which basically means I think it slows you down, or it's just difficult to wield. So if it goes to that, oh okay, that was a 1 shot then. And it can reach quite far. It's got a bit of knockback, and it does 7 attack damage, which basically means you'll be one-shotting a lot of the time. See, I just got 2 shots, collateral, perfect. See, look, 1 shot. That's what makes this so good. However, it's quite pricey, and as I said before, you can make it with stone, wood, anything like that. But something else I found was that with golden items, oh, pig, you've escaped. With golden items, they have something slightly different to the normal ones. So, whereas this one, it's got minus 0.2 knockback, this one has a minus 0.1 knockback and only does 3 attack damage, whereas this does 6 attack damage, and little things like that. Whereas with the other ones, like stone, it's pretty much the same as this, except for less attack damage. And it's the same with the golden halberd, and so on. So here I've got some knives if you want to be like Assassin's Creed or something, and battle axes if you want to be Thor, or warhammers, which I'll get to in a minute. So knives are probably one of the easiest to make and least pricey to make. And all you need is 1 diamond and 1 stick, and obviously some stone or some gold if you want to make it out of gold or anything. And it does 6 attack damage and minus 0.2 knockback. If I just test them out here. See, 1 shot, 1 shot, 1 shot. See, you'll just be one-shotting for days with this knife. It's pretty fancy. It looks quite cool as well. Just a miniature sword. And here is the battle axe. And this is the mightiest of all the battle axes. And see, it does 6 attack damage. And I think the +1 means that it will do +1 or something. It will do an extra damage because it ignores armor, which makes it 7 damage. But I don't really know. But that's still there for you to use. So I'll just go over here and bam, 1 shot. Bam. Okay, that's a little pig. But if I just spawn some more in, oh god, so many little pigs. God damn it. Okay, see, I've got quite a few now. See, 1, 1, 1. See, quite a few, and this is pretty nice. It looks quite nice. Basically a bit like an axe. And I think you can use it as a bit of a shield. I think that's basically what that kind of thing is there. And same as before with the golden stuff, this is slightly different. This is a minus 0.1 knockback and only does 3 damage. Obviously because of it isn't as good as a material, but you know. 0.35 knockback, whereas this has 0.1 knockback, and obviously less attack damage. So here we have some warhammers if you want to be Thor or something, and some flails. So these are also pretty pricey, but they do a nice amount of damage. 7 attack damage is pretty nice. I'll see whether this 1 shots. Okay, 2 shots. There we go, 2 shots again. 1 shot, 1 shot, there. Pretty simple. It does do 0.3 knockback and minus 5 attack speed. And there we go. And here we've got a flail, and before I'd seen this, or before I actually read up on it, I had no idea what a flail was. But what you... Oh, Jesus. What it is, basically, you just drag it around. That's all it does. But keep in mind that you use durability every time you put it down and, like, drag it around. So that's something to keep in mind. So if I just go in here, it just one-shots. Look, just one-shots, just drag it around. One shot for days. One shot for days. And if I go in here, just havoc. Just havoc everywhere. This is basically something you would use if you were doing lots of, like, food mining and things. Well, food mining. But anyway, it's made with a couple sticks, a couple string, and 1 diamond. Quite cheap, which is quite good. They currently have pretty much the same texture when you actually put them down. But anyway, boomerangs. So this is something I quite liked, and here there's another boomerang, which is golden. And they're quite easy to make, just 4 wooden planks and 1 diamond. However, okay, so basically, as you'd imagine, they just go like that. Wait, do they? Then you just kind of charge up and then you let go of them. So the longer you hold down right click, the bigger and higher amount of damage it will do. So if I hold it down, then let go. Okay, there was something in the way, so if I go like that, there we go. One shot, and then that kind of stayed there for a bit. And it will only return to the direction it came from. So if you go like that, I assume, and then you go like that, or if you go like that, then do it. It does, I think, swing back to you, but I think it's only if you're within a certain radius. Okay, so like that, okay. But then, there is also a possibility that you will be damaged in the process of doing this, and if you're not wearing any armor, then it can sometimes one-shot you or two-shot you with a very high chance. So I'd be careful with this, but luckily it is pretty rapid fire, which is pretty amazing. See if I just hold it down and then go like that. See the high amount of damage it does. See, just 2 shots. It's got a nice kind of animation, which really doesn't let it down. So that does 5 attack damage, and this does a little bit of knockback with only 2 attack damage. Okay, so here I have 2 other things that are a bit more random. So I've got dynamite, and I've got a javelin. So, you know, if there's any sporty people, you can just use that. So this is really cheap to make, and it's only out of mob drops, which is pretty good. And all you do is basically TNT that's automatically detonated when you right click on it. So I haven't used this before, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But I think it does a 5x5 radius with 2 blocks down. See, and kaboom. See, it does quite a nice radius, and this actually went really deep, which is really good. And it stayed within the fences, which is quite lucky. So if I go like that, hit it, and it'll explode. There we go. It made a bit of a crater there, so you can have a bit of fun with this, like pew, pew, pew. See, it's got a really nice animation, which I quite like about it, and it just automatically detonates. So there's none of that, you know, waiting around, waiting for it to detonate, or any of that stuff, like having to get extra redstone to detonate or leather or anything. Nah, just straight up mob drops. And it's another way to use string and things like that. So, what I've got next, I don't want to be holding that when I click on the chest. So, what I've got next is the javelin, which is really cheap, just out of flint and a couple sticks. And I don't really know what this does. I think you right click and then you let it go. Ah, there we go. If I go into survival, game mode 0, yeah. So, I think you just hold it and then you fire it. And then I think it's ow! Get back! No, I had not intended for this. There we go. Okay, so I think it's only 1 use, but it's another use for your flint nonetheless. So now into more of the guns. So to make a musket, you'll need certain parts. You'll need a gun stock and a musket barrel. These are both fairly cheap. You'll just need a couple. You'll need 4 iron altogether and a piece of flint, and you'll need a couple sticks and 1 block of oak wood planks, and that'll create the gun stock and musket barrel, and then you put them together simply to make a musket. However, if you want to go 1 step further, you can combine a musket with a diamond knife or any other knife you want to create a musket with, say, a golden bayonet or wooden bayonet or anything like that, and it's quite nice. If I just shoot, I guess I just hold down. Oh, yeah. See, if you look there, it takes a while to reach. Oh, yeah, it does a lot of damage. Keep in mind, it does a lot of damage. See, you have to hold it right click, and wait for it to charge up, and then you just hold it back and fire, and one-shot slimes just like that. It's really nice, but you will need some musket ammo for it to fire in the first place. Really easy to make: 1 iron ingot, 1 gunpowder, and 1 piece of paper, and this makes 8 musket rounds, which is pretty good. At least then it's not just making 1 musket round and you just got to keep on making it. So now on to crossbows. So these are fairly simple, I guess. All you need is a bow, a couple iron ingots, and a couple oak wood planks to create a crossbow. And then you also need to create some crossbow bolts, which is just a feather and iron ingot. So I just fire it back, and I'll wait for it to load up and fire. So it's got quite a nice look to it as well with the animation, and it resembles that of a oh god damn it, slime! I have to shoot you right in misery. It resembles that animation of the bow in the first place, and then shoot, and then you're dead, and then it's reloaded again, and then you just fire. 1 shot, simple as that. Really nice. I quite like it, and it's not really loud either, so it's not really destructive, and it just shoots arrows. Simple as that. Okay, now on to the blowgun, which is basically like a blow dart gun type thing, and how to create the ammo. So, if you've got loads of sugarcane, this is perfect for you, because all it is 3 sugarcane to create a blowgun. And then you create the darts by just using cactus, which actually adds in a new use for cactus, a feather and its stick, and then you got a poisonous dart. So if I just get this out, if I just fire it, and then it reloads, and then just fire, and it poisons the victim, and that's quite cool. See if I just load it up and fire. See, it just does it, poisons them, and then shoot again. Unfortunately, it doesn't one-shot them, but, I mean, it gives you a better chance of surviving rather than your fist, and it's really cheap to make, to be completely honest, so that's pretty good. So now onto the blunderbuss and how to create it. So for this you'll need 5 iron because of like the flint and steel and the 4 here, and you'll need a bit of flint to create a blunderbuss barrel, and then you stick that together with the barrel and the gun stock to create the blunderbuss. And I haven't actually given this a go yet. I assume it's a bit like a shotgun, I think. It does take a while to reload, and then bam, it's just a shotgun basically. So then you just recharge, and then bam, reload it, and then you're away. This is a really nice it's a really nice implementation into this mod. Okay, so in order to actually fire the blunderbuss, you will need what's it called? Oh yeah, blunderbuss ammo. So to create this, it's fairly good, and you also get 8 blunderbuss shots from it, and all you need is 1 piece of paper, 1 gunpowder, and 1 piece of gravel, which is all fairly cheap. So yeah. So now I've gone through basically all the things there are, but there is still one thing. Okay, I'll go over and show and take you to it. So this, my friends, is the cannon. So this looks quite nice, and it's also pretty nice if you want to have it like at the top of like a castle or something. So all you do is you right click on it, and then it automatically mounts you into it, and wherever you look is where you want to shoot. And for this, in the first place, you'll need so this is how you make it, sorry. And to actually fire it, you'll need the ammo. So you need 5 stone, and that'll create 4 cannon balls. So here's just the recipe. It's fairly cheap, but also expensive at the same time, but it's not too difficult to obtain. So all you do is you right click, and you can left shift to dismount. So I think it's right click. Oh, that's it. Spacebar. Okay, so I couldn't get it working, but what you'd do anyway, you would right click onto it, usually with your ammo, and then you just press spacebar to blow everything up around you, and it would be as simple as that. For some reason I cannot get it working, but I was thinking I may as well give it a go. But if I right click, but then I might as well just like pretend I'm doing it like this, like, you know, I'm firing. This is basically what it'd be like. Obviously not so much with the gravity, but yeah, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just basically exploding everything around here. This is basically what it would be like if it were working. But yeah, unfortunate village right here. And I may as well just end it by just throwing all of these around here. Yeah, wrecked, bud. And yeah, that's pretty much all it is. And yeah. Oh my god, all the carnage. All the carnage. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching this video, and if you have enjoyed, please leave a like and also subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing at the moment. And there's also this thing, which I didn't mention, but it's basically a training dummy, couple pieces of wheat, leather tunic, wool, and a stick, and you just hit it as much as you want to test out some of your things. So say let's just get the wool hammer. So everyone test it out like that, then give it a go like that, and kaboom! They've actually great. What? I hadn't expected it to do that much damage, but yeah. So thanks so much for watching this video, guys, and if you've enjoyed, please leave a like and also subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing at the moment, because it will be greatly appreciated. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and Ninja Bubble 100 out.